tell you what I've been cooking all day. Well, not all day. It's been marinating. Let me see if I can control this on my phone. This is such a lovely song. I'll wait for more people to join. I don't want a love that runs when it's heavy. Oh, I gotta get lettuce. I don't want a heart that scares you. I've lived through nights where the silence was deadly. Waking up alone with memory. Alright. Well, I am here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Let's enjoy this song while I line my plate with this butter lettuce. It's called Grow Old With Me. This is like my jam this week. It's so beautiful. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm not asking you to save me. I just want someone who stays. Hello, good evening. Loving me isn't easy, but we take the good and the bad, right? Time changes me. I want someone who sits beside me when the fire turns into light. See, I'm lighting my bowl right here. We're gonna talk about Peruvian Ceviche. But let's listen to the song first. Hey, Chef Harley. Glad you're here. Thank y'all for joining. Butter lettuce is beautiful. Pictures that don't need filters. That's right, I think too. With beauty, voila. With time, I'm getting ready for the Havana night. Can you tell? I want someone to grow with me. Someone who knows my face by heart, even when time changes me. I want someone who sits beside me when the fire turns into light. Hello, I'm back. Did you miss me? It seemed like Friday and Saturday was just yesterday. This is why when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work. Don't want another goodbye. I don't want to start over again. Who wants to start over again? I want one woman, one lifetime. One man, one lifetime. One love until the end. That's Juan Rosario Jr. He is a man. Someone who chooses me every morning. Through the good and the hard days. I love you when the mirror changes. When youth is gone and truth remains. I don't need a perfect love. I need a forever that stays. A forever that stays. You're listening to my heart. This is me. No disguise. I'm not asking for a moment. I'm asking for a lifetime. That man, woo, I gotta meet him. He's from Boston. He's a Costa Rican. Well, I hope y'all having a good evening. Thank y'all for joining. And so the question of the day was, what was I marinating? And voila, I hope you see, look. So we call that white milk that develops in the ceviche leche de tigre. So let's talk about it. Peruvian ceviche. Now there's different variations of ceviche, but what's the big deal about Peruvian ceviche? Well, I will tell you. I did a little research and I discovered Shay's Wong Restaurant, and the owner of Shay's Wong Restaurant in Lima, Peru is named Javier Wong. Now, this was done like a few years ago. He actually has a restaurant in his own home. If my friend Elizabeth Butterfield is listening, she would probably say, yeah, Monica, you should do the same thing. I told you that Monica's Test Kitchen concept. But yeah, so Javier Wang, who is part Chinese, I believe, in Peru, if you didn't notice, they're like Asian, Latin, South American, hello? And so that's why they look different, right? They look like they have part Asian, part South American, and then the indigenous people of that region. So it's a really good mix, because when you think about it, I think about the Chino Latino restaurants I used to go to as a kid in the Bronx, and the Chinese, and they're speaking Spanish, making arroz, habichuela, chuleta, all that, and then pork fried rice. So it's all good. But Shay's Wong is known for a ceviche, that restaurant, and he is the king of ceviche, and is only open from 1 to 3:30 p.m. And he actually gets the fish fresh, like whether it's filet of sole, flounder, mahi. I mean, you want to use the fillets that will, hold on to that flavor, like a steak fish, but I'm not gonna say like halibut, or actually you might be able to use halibut, but definitely none of the oily fishes, not like the salmon. So but going back to Chef Javier Wang, he's a legend in Peru. And I know my son, who probably will listen to this at some point, is planning to go to Peru, not only to go to Machu Picchu, one of the wonders of the world, but to try their Peruvian ceviche. And Javier Wang is a legend not only for his ceviche, but also for his Peruvian Chinese food. And just to give you a little bit of the history behind Peru's raw fish dish, while it's fairly recent in like some like UK restaurants, because I pulled out some of this research from a UK periodical, but Peruvian raw fish dates back millennia and has more variations than you would expect. In fact, the concept of ceviche is so old, there's no like recipe of its earliest incarnation, so to speak, right? And if you go back, at least there's good evidence to suggest that ceviche goes back at least 3,000 years. And when you think about it, right, I started to think about the Jesus times, right? Fishermen, like they ate fish fresh, right? And when you think sushi, right, you eating raw fish that has to be kept at a certain temperature. So Chef Javier Wang, he makes that fish right away. As soon as he fillets it, he marinates it in the citrus. He only puts citrus lime juice and some red onion and some pepper, which is his signature. And within minutes, it goes out on the table and people are munching down on that. But I'm going to tell you, my ceviche is a little variation, but I'm going to serve it with some of the traditional vegetables that you will see in Peru. And that's going to be the sweet potato and the corn on the cob, which is really good right now when you think about it, because the corn on the cob is in season. And I found these beautiful little sprinkle tomatoes, because I love tomatoes with my ceviche, but on the side I'm going to put them. So what did I do? I used 3 different citrus juices. And just so you know, the ceviche, the way I make it and the way Chef Javier makes it, the chemicals chemically cook it, right? So it's chemically cooked by the citrus juices. So I put For the most part, the majority is lime juice, lemon juice. I put some fresh orange juice, and I put one grapefruit because I didn't want it to go bad, and it was a ruby red, and it's so good. And let me tell you, I let it sit for hours while I was at the hair salon today. I also put a bell pepper, some onions, red onions, because those are my favorite. But you can also use green onions, the scallions. And I put some scallops. So I use mahi-mahi. I have 2 pounds of mahi-mahi and 2 pounds of scallops that I got at Sprouts. And I put some parsley and cilantro because I love my fresh herbs. And that was about 3 to 4 teaspoons each for the 4 pounds of fish. So now I want you to see, one thing I wanted to tell you, that today's best known ceviches are dressed with, I said, the lime juice, salt, chili, and onion. So the chili I used, what I had in my fridge, I had some jalapeno and some poblanos. The poblanos are mild, jalapenos are medium. But if you want some, give it a kick, you always have your hot sauce to the rescue, and you could use it according to taste. And let's talk about the proteins, which is the fish, right? The fish appears to cook, right, as it's coagulating with the citrus juices, and it becomes firmer as it cooks and opaque as the lime mingles, right, with the ingredients to create a fiery liquor known as leche de tigre, okay? Remember that leche de tigre is the tiger's milk. And let's see, I'm going to show you here. Now, I guess if I didn't put orange, it would have looked more milky. All right. But that's the tiger's milk. And I'm going to plate this so you could see it. So I have some butter lettuce, real nice, right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a scoop of this, and I'm going to line it with my sweet potatoes. I also have some tostones that I made because my yuca, I have to take that yuca back. There's a fresh market here I'm not too happy with, and unfortunately, I got to take it back because I'm not going to make that yuca. But that's okay. Plátanos to the rescue, which is another starchy root vegetable. And I got the short ones, the barro, what is it? I forgot what they call them, burro plátanos. And they're nice. I think they're like kind of creamier. And normally, as a Puerto Rican, right, we make this and we put a little bit of mojito, garlic mojito. But I'm not going to put that today because I don't want to take away from the juices here. So let's put some of this here, some of this bad boy. The mahi-mahi looks fabulous with those scallops and the onions, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, let's do the rings of the sweet potato. Look how pretty, the texture and the color, how that pops, right? And then we're gonna put some corn on the cob, and this is how you will find it in Peru. Something like this that looks so lovely, right? And then to give it a little bit of that crunch on the side, we'll serve it with some plátanos, tostones. Look at that. What you think? Lovely? I think so. And I'm gonna make another plate so you can see. So let me move. Oh, wait. We forgot my little pearly tomatoes. And I did that just for myself because I love tomatoes. Look at these. Have you seen these little, like they look like little pearl drop tomatoes. So lovely. All right, so let me do another plate. But this time I cut the sweet potato like French fries. And just so you know, I boiled the sweet potato. I didn't fry it. So we're gonna line it like little French fries within the lettuce. And I kind of skipped the step, but that's okay. It's all good. And I'm gonna give this one to my lucky neighbor. She's a nice lady. Her name is Antonia. That's my grandmother's name. So she just gets thumbs up for having the same name. And she's a lovely lady. And let me put some of this here, the corn. And this corn is fabulous. I mean, I bought, they're like $5 for $1 right now. You can't beat that. And we'll put the toston. I don't know, let's see. Maybe I could just stick it right here. Let's see. It'll stick up like that. What do you think? Voila. All right. And we'll throw a little bit of those pearly tomatoes. Let me move this off to the side. And I'm gonna taste it. And again, I feel bad. I wish you could be here so you could taste some of it. But you see, this is what you will get. Something lovely like this in Peru. Now all I need is a spork. Those are my favorite. The fork spoons. So let's try this. And I would typically put some more of that hot sauce. I'm not gonna show the name. So good. And the sweet potato with the fish. Lovely. Yeah, so let's break the boring in our kitchen and try a ceviche. Don't be intimidated by it. I am going to share this recipe for you. You're welcome. It's going to be for your 4th of July, coming out in my next newsletter, which should be Sunday or Monday. But you won't get it unless you sign up. So that's all I have for you today. I'm going to eat my dinner. It's late here. I'm in Florida. I don't know what time zone you're in. But have a great evening. And, you know, let's think about other things that the summertime reminds us of. Ceviche, gazpacho, all kinds of salads and agua frescas and Havana Nights. Thank you all for joining. And I'm going to go back to my Juan Rosario. Have a good night.